creature they call the gazette, who balances things on his head because it's flat. Or a stripe-living pipester from Upper Mount Bat. Or a sort of a kind of a hat-wearing cat.
I can see that you've got quite a mind for your age. Why, one thinking you dragged me right onto the stage. Now I'm here. There's no telling what may ensue. With a cat such as me, and a thinker like you. Oh, the things you can think, oh, the things you can think, if you're willing to try. Think invisible link, or a gink with a stink, or a stare through the sky. If you open your mind, oh, the things you will find, lining up to get oh, the things you can think, when you think about Seuss. Trying to save a small world, and a boy from that world who has things just like you. Just think, from the planet of Boo,
And the smallest of small,
to the jungle of Boo, and the largest of all. You think and 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 think. Just think, the things you can think, you can wonder and dream, far and wide as you dare. The things you can think, when your things on the try. Our story begins with a very strange sound. The drums of a jungle beginning to pound. Now imagine a sky.
I'll imagine bright blue.
It's the jungle of Newell.
Here's the river Waloo.
Now think of an elephant lumbering through.
Horton!
Yes, Horton. Horton, here's a who.
On the big pizza bay, in the jungle of Nool, in the heat of the day, in the cool of the she was splashing, enjoying the jungle spray, joys with Horton the elephant.
Horton the elephant.
Horton the elephant heard a small noise.
So Horton stopped splashing. He looked toward the sound.
That's funny,
But Horton,
there's no one around. As if some tiny person were calling for help. I'll help you,
said Horton.
but who are you and where?
He looked and he looked. He could see nothing there.
A small speck of dust blowing past through the air. I say, how confusing. I've never heard tell of a small speck of dust that was able to yell. So you know what I think? I think there must be someone on top of that small speck of dust. Some poor little person who's shaking with fear, he'll fall into the pool. He has no way to steer. He's alone in the universe. I'll just have to save him, because after all, a person's a person, no matter how small. A person's a person, no matter how small.
What a, so gently and using the grace.